French fries.
Well, after this technical, let's go back to the macarons. So let's go to the rose macarons.
And the floral macarons in general.
Yeah, the floral macarons.
Everybody said those were the best flavors. We went to each place, Pierre May, La Durée, and Le Lautrec, and they each said, I said, give us your best macarons so that I wouldn't mess up the judgment by only picking the flavors that I thought would be good. I said, give us your best, most popular ones. So they gave us tons of rose flavored
Yes.
which I thought, hey, that could be good. I never had a rose flavored anything before because it's just not that much of a popular flavor in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So we tried the rose. We tried a violet one, which I have had violet and honey ice cream before, and I loved it. And then we tried, what was the other flavor that I didn't like? Passion fruit, which is not floral, but it was very strong. So each place gave us, and they gave us their rose flavors. And guys, we're just not about it. We just didn't like it. I'm sorry. People were upset that we didn't like the rose macaron.
I was, in my opinion, it was.
We just didn't like it.
I mean, I need to say the perfection is amazing because it's like you eat a rose.
Oh, they got the flavor right. It was perfect.
If I was a deer, oh my God, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a deer, you go there.
Somebody said tastes like soap.
I say, oh, why I need to eat the roses de Alessio? I come here to Pierre eating this, and then it's a macaron.
I know. So,
instead, are unbelievable, like, in my opinion, not good at all.
And not to mention, again, what I said before is that the third place, Le Lautrec, had more soft, like real flavor tasting things. The other two tasted like artificial. It was super artificial rose flavor. It was not good.
At the La Lautrec, we take the rose. I don't was like it, but I was eat it. Like
right, it wasn't as strong and overpowering.
Okay. Really good. Like, see, yeah, like I don't was buy it in the mind. I was take the chocolate. I was take that. I regret to not take the pistachio because the pistachio is the hard.
I told you I was so disappointed that we didn't buy
the pistachio.
More. And I even looked to see if they ship here, and they don't. So Le Lautrec, get on that because we will buy you out every time.
Let's to be clear, we don't buy it because people said que Pierre, L'Armain, whatever, it is the best. Pierre, it is the best. It's a tourist thing. I don't know, but we know for you that if you go there, in my opinion, is if you eat Pierre, that's it. You can enjoy it, but if you see the small shops in Paris, it's much better.
Yeah, that was the biggest moral of that story. Is everybody try to support your small businesses because they are so good.
No, everyone, because I go eat another place because I see some comments. You eat just in the tourist trap. Not really. We go even eat some places like small places. I was so excited that finally something, you know.
It is what it is. We just didn't like that macaron.
Not just
and
the
then
macaron, but
then we added insult to injury by buying the giant one too, and that was a difficult one to finish.
The giant was
because it was rose times like 100. But
I mean,
we ate it all.
Experience. Like I eat macarons. I enjoy macarons here, one there. If it was all about that little shop, can we go there? I don't know if it was a little shop or this is a small company or respect the other things.
I don't know because I tried to see if they have other locations and I didn't see any.
Yeah, we're not seeing it. But I just say, the macarons in general was like that shop. Other things, no.
But if I had to choose between macarons and going with like just other pastries or getting a pain au chocolat, I would go with the other ones.
Yeah. Other thing, the Paris.
Let's see. We talked about our horrible food experience. We talked about our good food experiences.
Yes. Let me see. I will try to see some.
Oh, did we try any Italian restaurants?
Oh, we try Italian restaurants.
In Paris?
Oh, no, in Paris, no.
No, we tried to, but we didn't end up going.
Yeah.
Remember, we were thinking we were going to go to that one Italian restaurant that everybody recommended, but we didn't end up going there.
No, we don't go.
We figured, hey, we're going to Italy right after that trip. Why would we waste one of our French meals on Italian food?
I mean,
when we're going to go get the real deal.
I was so excited to try all the French stuff, and that's it. If I go eat Italian, I'll go in Italy.
We really needed 2 more days in Paris, in my opinion, to really get everything that we needed.
2 more days. You need a calculation that jet lag could kill us a lot.
Oh, okay. I remember a comment that I saw. So people were asking about the escargot, and we did try it.
Yeah.
We have a video where we tried it for the first time, and then we tried it again in the second restaurant in a long video. It was my first time eating the escargot.
Yeah.
And I was nervous. But Alessio told me that they eat it in Italy. Yeah. At least where you're from.
Yeah.
And he said it was good. So I was like, okay. Alessio has a really nice palate. He never lies to me. He never steers me in the wrong direction. And so we took the escargot, the first restaurant, and I put it on a piece of bread. I don't know why I'm saying we. Like, this was a thing that you helped me do. Like, moral support. We put the snail on the bread. And I ate it, and it was delicious. It didn't taste like anything that I expected.
Kind of mushroom, right?
The texture was like an uncooked mushroom, is the best that I can describe it. It was kind of like meaty in texture, but more like an uncooked mushroom. But the flavor was straight butter and garlic.
Yeah.
That's it. It tasted butter and garlic. However, the second snail that we tried was a totally different experience. That one tasted like earth. And I heard from somebody in the comments on our video that they think that it wasn't cleaned properly.
No.
And that's why it didn't taste as good.
If you want to go eat snails, you need to go the right place. If not, you risk to have a bad experience and have a trauma that you don't want to anymore go. Like where we go to Alcazar.
Alcazar was such a good experience.
It was such a good experience, amazing French food. And I mean, my steak was amazing.
Yeah, go to Alcazar for a nice combination between some classic French things and some more, just typical
normal, like
foods.
Was a burrata, like
they had some Italian stuff in there too, but it was really good. Little trek for the macarons, and then what was the little pastry shop that we loved?
Oh my god!
Oh, it's in Saint-Germain-des-Prés. I don't know how to pronounce it. So good.
Oh my god, the pastry there.
Maison
Galant.
So good. They had locals lining up down the sidewalk.
All French people, another line.
Delicious.
All the line. Okay, the store was small, so maybe stayed 3 people inside to the store, not too many.
True.
So the line, it's like a closet inside. It's really small. It was all French people there waiting. I go take the baguette. Oh, the baguette. It's true, eh?
Oh, they actually do walk around with the baguette.
They go walking around with the baguette, like baguette, walk.
Yes.
Yep.
And then we loved Crêperie Beaubourg for the crepes.
Yes.
Delicious crepe. Oh, thank you for that little thing on TikTok. And then we loved the Cedric Grolet's pastry part. Like his
pastry. Like the cake.
Apple tart and his little things like that.
Yeah.
So it was a good experience, and we had some thrown off things in the mix too.
Yeah.
But overall, it was a good experience.
Yeah.
Food wise, at least. Let's see.
Let's see some comments, dai. So, what do you want to know, ragazzi?
Oh, did we try the frog legs? No.
No.
We were hoping that the restaurant that we went to that gave us all the French food was going to have foie gras and frog legs, but they didn't. So we missed those two. So we have to go back.
Yeah, we need to go
I
back.
have to go back to Paris.
We're gonna go back to Paris to try more stuff and maybe more sophisticated stuff. Other questions? Let's see.
You look over there, I'll look over here.
It's really hard from here.
Bonjour from one French man to another.
Yeah.
Like it. Did we enter the catacombs? Yes. So that was very interesting, guys. Like, to get to the catacombs, we took the metro down because the catacombs used to be, when they were built, they were outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Paris has grown so much that they're now within Paris, but originally they were outside of the city limits. So we took the metro down. It was a little confusing to find the entrance when we got off the metro, but we eventually found it. And what you do is you go down the spiral staircase.
Yes.
Like, what did they say? It's like 140 stairs down.
A lot. You go down, you say, wow.
It's very deep. And then you go in, and the first part is just tunnels.
Yeah.
You don't have the ossuary, I think that's the word, yet. So it is just all these carved out tunnels, and you're walking through, and then you get to the part where they have like the bones and stuff. It was very interesting. If you like history, you would like to go there. I just kept thinking about, like, oh my gosh, the lives of all these people. I wonder what their stories were, you know?
Yeah.
But I would recommend the catacombs. It was very interesting.
Absolutely.
Oh, frog legs are not common in restaurants. They're usually sold in fairs. Okay. We did go to the Marais. Somebody asked that. We liked walking around that. That was a really cool area.
We don't go to the Moulin Rouge.
No, we didn't. That would have been our next day. That's why we needed 2 more days.
It was another 2 days, yes.
Because I wanted to go to see the big basilica. There's just too
was
much
a big mistake this trip when I planned it, because in the beginning was original plan in February, because I was supposed to go to Carnival in Italy, so that's why I take 4 days, and then they cancel me, like the company, the airfare, they cancel me because they don't have the airplane. And when I move it, instead to think about, oh, I actually now have more days, I book again with 4 days. It was my original plan, but
we should have gone
for another 2 days, and then you're doing more stuff. But that's why we're gonna go back in Paris. I don't know when, but we're gonna go back because I think
there's more to do.
It's more to
see,
do.
More to do.
So, yeah.
So we were there for 4 days, and we really, like, I felt like we filled up our time. I don't know how people can go hopping from city to city in Europe and really get enough time, because number one, you're jet lagged when you get over there.
Oh yeah.
And then when you're trying to go from place to place, I just don't see how there was time. Like, we barely got what we wanted to do in our 4 days before we went to Italy.
So I answer these questions. Some people tell me if we're doing a Italy tour. So the situation is gonna be this. Now the next videos that you're gonna see is gonna be about my area tour, like Michelin star, prosciutto, San Daniele.
All about it. Alessio's region.
Burgers, like our Olive Garden. This is, you have to watch it. Don't say nothing. The Olive Garden Italian burgers place, you can have to watch that. I don't know if it's gonna be next week, but then for answer your question, we're gonna do Rome and Florence, but later on. So you're gonna see all the best, eat carbonara, where to eat best Florence, all that stuff.
Yes.
So that is coming soon.
We have a lot planned.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to show you Alessio's region, because it's a very underrated area
it's really
in Italy.
underrated, yeah.
A lot of people don't know much about it. So.
Oh, somebody said, I love your frico recipe, Alessio. I disappeared the message, but yes.
Oh, I see. Have you thought about making a t-shirt that says, get your freak on?
You know.
No, but if you make that t-shirt, we'll definitely get one.
Yeah.
Get your freak on.
Frico in Italian can be double sense. So let's.
Oh, really? Uh-oh. Maybe not.
Like beautiful girl or something like that. So
A
get you a
frico?
free, kind of. It's not frico.
Really?
It's not frico. It's spelled a little bit by symbol, but you can interpretate. Some
Okay, it's
people
one of
can.
those things that's close enough that you
Yeah,
could get a different
some people
meaning.
can have a different
Okay.
meaning. Yeah,
You got to be careful
you need to
then.
be careful. I mean, nothing problem. Huh? It's good.
Let's see. Oh, we still have one more like France video that I'm going to work on long term. It's just a vlog of our entire trip.
Yeah.
So we have that, and then we have our Italy.
Yeah.
People are asking about Disney. We should have gone to Disneyland Paris next time.
No.
No, you don't want to go to Disney Paris?
So I refuse that too in my life. The only Disney it is United States. I go only to the original one. I wanna hear Mickey talk in English. That's it. I refuse to hear Mickey talking in different language.
Does he speak in different languages? Because
I mean, it's
other than
all over
that,
the
they don't
world.
really
It's all
talk.
over the world. But who built America?
I know, but the Mickeys, they don't speak. They just kind of like
No. He
hop
speaks. He
around.
speaks. I remember when we go to now they remove it. Magic Mickey.
Yes, he did talk.
Magic Mickey. You go say, how you doing? Come on, boy, here.
Yeah, but now no.
No,
And he
no.
just doesn't speak. So
Because the people said, oh, we want to just take a picture. It was nice talk with Mickey.
okay, someone said, yeah, he speaks in different languages depending on the park. I thought that he just like
Oh, it's not French, that's it?
no, depending on the park where it
Yes,
is.
but it's not the same experience. You go to Disney and somebody speak Italian, French, whatever. No, it need to be just America. Just
Actually, we are planning another
Orlando.
Disney.
Yeah, just Orlando. For me, I refuse to watch different Disneys.
We did go to Versailles too. That was very cool. We also like took the train because you take the train from Paris to Versailles, and we went in, and the decor is beautiful in there.
Yeah. It was
Alessio was not so thrilled with Versailles.
Versailles, the only thing beautiful was the painting with Napoleon with the crown.
Oh, that huge painting,
Okay,
the coronation of Napoleon.
I was thinking, can we go to the Louvre? You know, I was thinking that was the original because in the Louvre you have one. You know, instead it is in Versailles, massive, huge, with Napoleon give the crown to me. That was the paint from.
Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure Josephine is getting the crown in the painting.
Yeah, Josephine Alessio
Okay.
Pasini.
That's your great grandparents.
That
right?
is where come my 25%.
Okay, the original painting is in the Louvre. They said it's in the Louvre.
In the Louvre?
So
Okay.
is the reproduction in Versailles? Because the one in Versailles looked better.
And gold.
And it was like huge and
gold.
Which that would make sense if it was like a reproduction that it would look
for the
better.
house. Okay. Well, beautiful. Even the.
Oh, they said. Oh, the first time I saw the Mona Lisa. Oh, we didn't talk about her. We didn't talk about Mona.
Guys, you go in Paris just for watch Italian art.
I loved Versailles. Not Versailles, the Louvre is what I meant to say. I loved the Louvre because I studied art history in college. So I was just soaking it all up. And we finally got to the Mona Lisa and we knew it was small, right?
Oh,
we
yeah.
expected it because everybody says,
actually,
oh, it's small.
I expecting more big than what they say.
You mean smaller? Like
it's a normal paint.
No, but you said it backwards. You thought it was bigger than what you were expecting.
No, I was expecting it was smaller.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It was bigger
yes,
in
it was
person
bigger.
than what you expected.
Yes.
See, these are the communication things that we have to work through. So it was bigger than we expected because everybody says how small it is.
Yes.
And
actually, it's a normal painting.
It seemed fine.
Leonardo, do you see Leonardo?
But a lot of people were asking how we got our picture where it was just us with her in the background. And if you go, okay, so when you walk up, there's a huge roped off place.
Like this. You have the picture in the back. Selfie. Okay, go. It's playing.
If you go off to the side, guys, right as you exit that area, if you go off to the side, there's a little spot where nobody's standing because it's the exit, and you can stand there. You can take your uninterrupted selfie.
If not, you can
Thank
wait.
me later. Don't thank Alessio.
If not, yes, by side. If not, you can do even by center, but it is the line.
But
like
apparently
people try
it's
to
really
go.
hard to get up there when there's so many people there, Money.
Oh yeah.
Because when we went, actually there weren't very many people in the room.
We was lucky. Straight to Mona Lisa. Like we said, let's do Mona Lisa first, and then we
doing
everything else later because we know the line over there is insane.
It opened and we went straight
Straight.
through to Mona Lisa, and then we went back and saw other things that we wanted to see.
It was so close to Mona Lisa. It's not gonna put Mona Lisa in the end to the museum. It's right there, like 3-4 rooms later. I don't know.
Yeah, it was very well organized.
Really good organized, yeah. They are really organized, yeah.
And unlike in the Vatican, when you have to walk really far to see the Sistine Chapel.
The Vatican, you need to walk a lot.
Yeah. But the Louvre was really well organized and well.
They make you see everything in the beginning, and then you go to the. But in Italy, the crowds are insane. You need to think about that too.
But I think we got lucky. Because remember, we saw a video of the average crowd in the Mona Lisa.
Oh, yes,
and it was
yes.
like a
all the
sea
room,
of people.
All the room, yes. We lucky.
When we went, it was just half full.
Half full.
Very lucky.
Other questions?
Let's see. People are just enjoying the Louvre.
The Louvre was really good.
Any other questions about our Paris trip, guys?
Parigi.
It was hard to find where the... Oh, you thought it was hard to find the Mona Lisa? The signs were confusing.
Well, to be honest, they say Mona Lisa here, then you go Mona Lisa here, and then at one point they... But I think it is... Then you, both direction you can go.
That's true, because you end up in the same wraparound area.
I think, yeah. But we was pretty fast to find Mona Lisa.
Did you eat raclette? No, that's another thing we
missed. What is raclette?
Even though that big melty cheese thing that I showed you where they scrape off all the cheese? No. That was another thing. We ran out of time.
Guys, in 4 days with jet lag, it's really hard. Already we eat a lot for...
Don't worry. We will go back.
Yeah. But the 1 out of 10, how you score Paris?
Paris? With everything involved? Like the food
let's see. Al 3. Let's 3 al 3. You say 1, 2, 3, you say the number. Okay. The 1 out of 10.
1 to 10.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
8.5.
8.5. 8.
I give it 8.5.
8.
But we're close.
Yeah. You always 8.1, 8.3.
Oh, somebody was asking this too. So is the city pretty clean? I heard it wasn't. I actually thought it was incredibly clean. We were there. Again, we got there before the strike, before the garbage strike and all that stuff. So we missed all of that. But when we were there, it was very clean. Beautifully clean, don't you think?
Yeah. Do you remember the hotel name? Could they ask us the hotel?
Hotel Pont Royal.
Pont Royal. Okay.
Really nice.
So I take that hotel because for 2 reasons. We have a lot of miles with credit cards, and I found right there was the view with the Tower Eiffel was really good. And another thing, it is you are strategic place to go everywhere. The bakery was in the front. The famous bakery we were saying was on front of us, like right there to the left. And then you have Louvre, 10 minutes.
We were centrally located to everything. So if we wanted to walk, we could walk. We were right by a metro station.
Beautiful, clean. They told us, the French people, you take the perfect spot because from there you can go here, 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 here. It was amazing. So I'm really happy because I was looking different hotels, but I was really enjoying the hotel. The hotel stuff was amazing. It was cool. Everything.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
And that actually in that hotel was the first cocktail bar in Paris.
In Paris. Yeah.
So you can go in there and see it. It was very cool.
Yeah. So actually lucky and yeah.
Oh, someone says raga la raclette la dovette mangiare in Svizzera, non a Parigi, è tipica svizzera. Saluti da
So
Lugano.
I have this opinions
Interesting.
like example, the croissant is actually from
Vienna.
It's not Paris.
Macarons are actually Italian, not Parisian.
Yeah, let's take that Paris. Like, I give the macarons.
You're gonna give the macarons to Paris?
After I eat it, yeah, I give it. Well, if it's not La Lautrec. La Lautrec, yeah. No, I think it's Paris macarons, right? Because we know that Medici did that, but where we buy the macaron, the first macaron, like we say, oh, it's the Starbucks. How you call it that store?
La Dorée.
I think at the La Dorée start.
They weren't the first ones. When Catherine de Medici brought the macaron from Italy to the court.
Okay, guys, who bring the macarons? The Italians?
Why am I defending the Italian origin of macaron?
I always know it was from the Medici, but I heard a French person say, no, we start early. So I say, well, maybe you're right.
I don't think so. The recipe from La Dorée was only 160 years old. 160 years.
Okay, Medici.
Yeah.
Okay, so the macarons is back Italy. So
okay.
Mona Lisa macarons, the croissants is from Vienna.
The catacombs.
The catacombs from Rome. Catacombs, I'm happy because if you take the audio for the catacombs, they're gonna say, oh, the French take example from the Roman people to do the catacombs, So I was appreciated the knowledge where it was the original, you know? And
people are arguing about the macaron origin.
Has to be Medici. Everybody knows it's Medici, but if you guys think it's the French from more far away,
I said it was first mentioned in a monastery in France in the 8th century, so 700.
700. Okay, so I was that.
Could be.
I mean, I'm fine. Like
we can give the macarons to France. That's fine. But the point is, though, that we liked most of the things.
Yeah, I mean, it's Italian or not Italian.
Doesn't matter where it came from.
I think I know eat a good macaron in Italy, like La Lautrec, and then
you mean La
Lautrec. Yeah.
Don't get confused.
Yeah, so like I never eat a macaron like good like that. Like,
I'm still saying the very, very best thing I ate in Paris was that jambon fromage galette. So amazing.
The best fromage.
The cheese is like just.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
Any other questions about.
In general.
Anything, yeah. We don't have to keep talking about France.
Yeah.
Somebody asked us to rate Rome.
10.
What happened to the system?
If I hear you 9.8, something like that, no. Rome. So, and you know what? One thing I learned when I was young, and I always appreciate much Italy. I need to go out to appreciate where you actually live. Because when I saw Rome the first time, I would say, okay, it's nice. But when I bring you and actually enjoy it, like with your eyes from, the Colosseum, like, it's amazing. Okay, I see every day. Because when you see stuff every day, you don't appreciate it.
That's true.
Until maybe you go out and you say, oh, actually, it's not bad, like what I have, you know?
It's true. You have to look at it with fresh eyes. Fresh eyes.
And Rome, when I go with you, I change my valuation. And before was Florence. Florence was my favorite.
I like this comment. Somebody said, it doesn't matter where things come from. French and Italian are the same.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
They're very
That's why we share the DNA. Because Italians and French, they share DNA.
Somebody asked about Micha. How's Micha?
She's sleeping.
She's good. She's glad we're home.
Yeah. But I need to say, my DNA, it is
Monday fruits.
French and Italian. So maybe the best combination food for judgment.
Oh yeah, if you have that DNA, if you have that blood, then you can judge the foods really well. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I have the I try give me some
Let's see. Oh, Italians are good-humored French people. Not everybody, not all of them. But they said, okay, this is a question about Italy. So, is there a place in Italy that you've never been that we could both visit together, like as a new experience?
Oh, a lot of places.
Yeah, I think so. He hasn't been a lot of places in Italy.
A lot of places. I mean,
I would like to go to Puglia. You've
Puglia.
never been there, right?
I never been in Puglia. Yeah. But honestly, it is like you never been in Siena.
Yeah, but you have.
I have, right?
So it's not new for you too.
Yeah. I mean,
Lake Garda, he's already been to Lake
I've been
Garda.
to Lady Garda because it's in my area.
Sicily, we both went
for honeymoon.
On our honeymoon, but Alessio had already been before that. But yeah. Sicily is amazing.
I mean, Italy, then we never been to, I've been to Genoa, Cinque Terre, I've been.
Our next adventure is going to be Florence and Rome.
Florence, Rome, not Florence, Tuscany, in general, Tuscany.
Yeah, not
San
just
Gimignano,
Alessio has been to Cinque Terre.
I've been Cinque Terre.
Where do we recommend eating dinner in Paris? Our favorite place that we ate for dinner was Alcazar.
Yeah.
We really liked that place.
I think, yes. And the service was amazing. Like, the people was nice. I love that place.
Sweet or savory crepe? Savory for me.
Savory means?
Like the salty ones, like with the
savory.
ham and cheese, or the sweet ones?
With savory.
Me too.
Go ahead with savory. Don't go with the sweet.
Did you find the French people friendly?
Definitely.
Yes, actually. Everybody makes jokes that the French aren't nice, but they were really nice.
Hey.
We loved them. Everybody we met there was nice.
Our two people we know are French, we're talking every day.
Oh, yeah.
They are French.
But not even that. Like the people at the restaurants or at the museums, in the bakeries.
Always polite.
And
the bakery in the girl was so funny because we was filming, all her bakery, and then she would say, we are in TV, and then she was
oh yeah, she was so funny.
Like, so funny. She was make jokes.
Yeah, and then like I heard too, or the stereotype is that they don't like it when you don't speak French, but then if you try and speak French, they don't like it either because you're not doing it perfectly. Never had a problem.
I never had that problem. It's a stereotype that.
I butchered my way through speaking French when we were there. I tried my best. They were always so polite with us.
Jessie speak really good French when we were there.
I did not speak
the people understand. The people understand you completely.
I can make my way.
And I was so surprised that you can speak whatever. And to be honest, I was a little bit surprised that when you are in the metro or the train, no was in English version, because if they start say a French long name, like I was like, where we are.
Oh, like on the stops?
In the stops for go. I remember
Alessio would have been lost in
I
Paris
was lost,
without me.
I lost. Thank God for go Versailles was the last
stop.
So
yeah.
But if you need to figure out the stop without the English version,
Somebody asked, was it hard getting around without knowing French? But really, like, I didn't think it was difficult. But I know a little bit of French, so maybe that helped me.
Me, no. Was pretty good. Go around. The only issue I have with the train. The only issue could try to figure out what they say, and I say, I don't know where I am.
But yeah, I thought everybody there was really nice. Everybody was helpful. Not a single person was rude to us the entire time we were
French
there.
people, in my opinion, get a 10.
Yeah, so don't let the stereotype
No
keep you from
stereotype.
going because
No.
we had a great time.
You have to go in Paris.
Let's see. Somebody asked, how about that very large and very expensive cookie? We talked about that earlier. Alessio is not a fan. We'll leave it at that.
That cookie is gonna stay forever in my life.
What time of year would we go back to Paris the next time?
What time of the year? I think or spring or not summer. I hate
What
to go
about
summer.
like September, October?
Oh yes, or fall. Yeah, I skip summer because it's so hot. Usually the city in Europe, at least Italy, they close everything, and then I don't think it's right.
Let's see. Other questions?
Let me see here too.
Will you be recommending restaurants next time in Italy? Yes.
Yes.
So we have like our Italian series coming out.
Just for my reason, but probably you're not gonna go there.
But then our next trip is going to be Rome and Florence, and we're going to talk a lot about restaurants and food there.
Where go eat the best carbonara. I need to try some, guys, because I can always tell you right now, like the Michele, case a little bit far. I have some restaurants, but after COVID, I want to make sure the quality stay the good one, because after that, stuff can change.
Someone asked what's the best way to get around Paris. So we touched on this earlier in the fact that it was a lot more spread out than we expected. Things were farther apart, but we could walk place to place if we wanted to. You just have to keep in mind that you will have to walk a little bit of a ways. But since it was so cold, we decided to take the metro several times, and the metro was very easy to like navigate. Really nice. Oh, Mitya's here to say hi.
By the way, some people say thank you. It was in TikTok. Say thank you about the series in New York for the food, so they go eating.
Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like that.
Yeah.
We found some really good stuff in New York too.
Yeah. She's awake. Almost time for eat for Mitya.
Would you guys ever want to go to Disney? So
we go Disney Orlando, right?
Yeah, I don't know which Disney they're talking about.
Yeah, Orlando. Yes, we're going this year because we were supposed to go in December for do the Christmas Disney. We got sick after the New York.
Yeah.
So we have to cancel, and we have a year to use the tickets. But yes.
They wanted to ask if Mitya is bilingual. Can she speak 2 languages?
Mitya speak Italian. Eh? Where are you going?
She not only speaks Italian.
Say ciao. Say ciao. Zampetta. Okay, but
we talked to
she
Mitya.
just wake up. She just wake up.
We speak to Mitya in Italian, English, and Friulano, which is the which is the dialect from Alessio's region, which sounds nothing like Italian. So Mitya knows 3 languages.
She knows.
Let's see. They want to see your family members.
Oh, we
videos with your family.
Okay, then next time.
Next time we'll ask them if they want to be filmed.
If they want to be filmed, yeah. Come here. Oh.
Oh, they said we need to try like a boat cruise next time we're in Paris.
Oh, boat cruise from Paris?
No.
Oh yeah, the boat. Yes.
I almost booked one, but again, it was so cold. It was hard to, and it was windy too. That was the main problem. It was like wind, so much wind.
Guys, the wind, even with my voyage stuff, was coming in, and it was feel cold. Like you can put all the clothes you want. Was like I was thinking the boat is not a great idea. I mean, you can stay inside, but I think we need to go Paris in April. Something like that.
Oh, a dinner cruise.
A dinner cruise. Actually, we was planning to do a dinner to the Tower Eiffel, to review the Tower Eiffel restaurant, but we don't take the restaurant for the passport problem.
Yeah. Next time. Next time.
No, not for the problem, because here
It was
in
because
Nashville,
we almost had our flight canceled for crazy weather.
crazy weather. Okay, when we go up to the airplane was like this, and we was thinking actually for the big storm you had, some people had even in Texas. I think it was big storm. It was what,
Lots of
February
turbulence.
15.
They had that flight.
Yes, we was thinking that was canceled, so we don't book nothing. And then when we arrived, the Torre Eiffel was still open.
Well, we missed it.
We missed it.
Next time.
Next time.
Let's see.
Yes, we are home right now. We are in Nashville.
You believe Paris is cold? Try Scotland. I want to go to Scotland. It's on the list.
Jesse, you have to go.
My family, my DNA is mainly from the UK.
She more British than me Italian.
How funny is that? I don't know if you guys saw our DNA breakdown video, but I am more British than Alessio is Italian.
And now we're gonna do the video about the DNA, because right now they told me, okay, after 1 year, your percentage can go up. So it cannot be anymore 25%.
So you could go higher?
Like Italian, more Italian. Because
what if you're setting yourself up for disappointment? What if you drop in percentage? What if you're less Italian than you think you are?
Okay, then a lot of people ask, okay, if you have 25%, should be your grandparents to be French? No, DNA is not like this. It is shared information long time ago. And with Napoleon came in our area. That area was from
Northern
Italy, Napoleon, and then Germany, Austria, and so was that area like that. So could be come from,
maybe, but I'm still more British than you are Italian.
Yeah. You're more British than me.
So we definitely have to make it up, because we need to see where my family comes from. We need to go visit Scotland, England, Ireland, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, someone asked us if we go to Venice, if we can film the parts of Venice that aren't seen as often. Like they want to see off the tourist track Venice.
I can.
Try.
It is, Venice is really small city. Yeah? One day you see it, but it's a lot of small places. To be honest, when I was going Venice, I was going to the parties from, okay, you go to the boat, you go Venice, and then you have your mask, wherever, and then you go inside this boat with music, boom, boom, they make you go, they bring you an island, it is just this house. It was a church, actually a church, and then you go inside to this with everybody is just the mask, you cannot see everybody, and then it is inside this beautiful with long tents, red tents, and then it is buffets, and you feel to be in the 800, and then you eating whatever.
I want to go.
And then you party. It is actually a room where you go dance, and then whatever. That it is what I was doing in Venice.
And why haven't you ever taken me to that thing?
Because it was a party time thing.
Let's go together. That would be fun.
I don't know how.
Was it during Carnival?
Just no, random. I don't know. I know organized this was my friend organized. It was long time ago, so I don't know how to do it. Yes,
my parents are very good at cooking Southern food.
Oh yes, yep.
That's what I grew up on.
Yep. No, it was Carnival. I forgot it.
Oh yeah.
It was actually you go there for parties like this.
Yes, so many. Okay, everybody keeps asking, like now they're asking about Greece. Would we want to go to Greece? Thoughts about Greece? There's so many places that we want to go. Really. Guys, someone mentioned Asia.
I want to go even to Egypt to see the pyramids.
Oh yeah, well we met friends from Cairo in the line at Cedric Grolet, so maybe we can
the two friends
them and
say, hey, I think the next, of course, is gonna be Italy. and then we'll see. I would like Spain. I already been Spain, but I think I just need to have that thing. Then is Portugal. It is Switzerland. It's beautiful.
There's so much to do.
Germany,
we even have things.
England.
We even have things in the U.S. that we want to do, like different foods that we need to try around the U.S. So there's so much coming, you guys.
Even US, yes.
There's a lot of content.
It is
coming.
a lot of stuff, but
Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Someone said
Brazil, because I'm curious to know the Brazil pizza. A lot of people say the Brazil pizza is really good. So
really,
yes.
Okay.
But I don't say nothing until I taste it.
So this is a good question. Which regions of Italy have you been to, and what major cities have you seen? So together we've been to
Friuli Venezia Giulia,
and we've been to Trieste,
Veneto,
Venice. We went to Florence. We went to Rome. We went to Milan.
all Sicily,
We went all around Sicily. We did the whole loop around the island.
Lago di Garda, if you want to know, it's close to Milan, but
No,
it's not
Lago
major
di
cities.
Como, not
Lago di
Rome.
Como, sorry.
We went to Sardinia, just the top part of Sardinia. And that's all we've been to together, right?
Yes.
So, but Alessi's been to more places than I have.
I just go Genoa, that was Cinque Terre, and then I've been Siena. I did pretty much good Tuscany, but yeah.
Bari to Santorini flight is $69. Just saying.
Huh?
A flight from Bari to Santorini is only $69.
Oh yes.
So
It's so cheap.
that
Fly.
is something that it's so
Fly in
easy
Europe.
to get around in Europe when you're already over there.
I was thinking to go a little bit in Europe for 6 months right now. If I just find a way to bring Micha, I was do it.
Oh, Brazilian pizza from Sao Paulo is good, but not from Rio. Okay.
Hey,
Good
it's
tip,
already
good tip.
competition here, like the soccer, like.
Maybe we have to try both and decide which is better.
Ah.
Trieste is an amazing city in my opinion. Been there a lot of times. Milan is very good, but the sky is always gray. Actually, it was gray when we were there. I never noticed. Trieste is very underrated in my opinion. I love Trieste. I like Castello di Miramare. They have a beautiful piazza, like right on this Adriatic Sea. The architecture is beautiful.
The biggest piazza in Europe.
They're known for coffee. It's just a really nice city that a lot of people don't know about to go visit.
Caffè Illic you can find even here in US is come from Trieste. It's sometimes you go close to the stadium and then you smell the coffee from there. It's really good. It is the coffee is like from Brazil, other things like really amazing coffee, like South America coffee they made it over there.
We have some thank yous about you doing the videos for pasta times, because now people know to check the bag for the pasta drying times, and a thank you about olive oil, because now Sam purchases olive oil in glass bottles.
Yes.
So
yes,
keep up
and the pasta and how to read the pasta, yes, because it's helpful.
Have we been to London? Only the
airport.
And I'm sorry, London. We always struggle in Heathrow Airport. We are always having a rough time in that airport. I don't know what it is.
This time go better.
It was better this time.
But I think it's small for the amount of people can go there.
Yeah, it was tight, and there's so many people.
Then it's so spacious, but you don't know. When they call you to go to your gate,
to your other terminal. Yeah.
They tell you go to the terminal 3, but they waiting the last 30 minutes, something like that. You go, and then it's so spacious, so beautiful there too.
Here's an interesting question about Venice. Whenever you're in the canals, I've heard about people talking that going into the canals is not a nice experience because of the sewers. Is that a real issue?
We've been to the canal, so the only issue it is when
it doesn't rain for a while, because everything is kind of stagnant in there and it can smell. Because
it was built there, Venice was built in this situation. So if the no rain, don't clean up, stay there all the stuff stay there. And right now they have a big problem with the rain. Some canals are really zero water. I think it start raining right now, but lately in Europe, no have cold this year at all, and no rain, no snow in the mountains. So they have emergency water. They have emergency water.
I think too, like when we went to Venice though, if you have the chance to go in the gondola, do it. We love the gondola. So many people tell you don't do it because it's touristy.
Do it.
Don't listen. Do the gondola. It was worth it.
Worth it.
It was worth €80.
80, 90 was.
Yeah, it's expensive. So plan ahead for it, but do it because when you're in the gondola, you get to see Venice from a perspective that you can't from the land parts.
Yes.
Because first of all, there's usually a ton of people around when you're in Piazza and all this stuff. In Venice, the canals, you're more alone. You can see the architecture, it's more spacious, and you can see under the water to the first levels of the buildings that have been submerged. It's really cool.
It's really cool. Yeah.
So I would recommend doing
Super recommended.
Lago di Garda.
Lago di Garda, in my opinion, is the best lago that you can go. Sirmione.
This argument between Rio and San Paolo pizza is cracking me up. Someone said they put ketchup on pizza in Rio.
Rio, you're already done.
Already in trouble.
Already in trouble. But Lago di, if you go Sirmione, tanta roba.
Someone said, I love to travel, but unfortunately traveling alone isn't as nice. It's true. There's a point there. But actually, when we were in Paris, I was walking around and thinking, how would I feel if I was here alone without you? If I would still be having a good time? And I think I would have. I felt very safe in Paris, and I feel like I would have been able to make my way around. And there were a lot of things to go see that I would have enjoyed doing it even alone.
I never feel dangerous in Paris.
Yeah.
Never.
And same for Rome.
Oh, Rome is even better because you have police all over the place. They have military all over the place. Military because they don't have enough police, and you see military, but not because they put military. It's just because they don't assume people and they put military guys, but in the specific areas like where is Colosseum or other things. But yeah, really safe there too.
Meet. You saying hi?
I say, it's time to eat.
Mitch says, time to feed me. Where is the lake that Alessio just mentioned? Lago di Garda?
Lago di Garda is in Veneto, in a little bit more up to Venice, to the left. And
I've never been, but it looks beautiful.
It's beautiful. In my opinion, it is even a park like Gardaland, like Disney, something like that.
They have a little dinosaur, right? Or dragon.
A dragon.
As their...
Prezzemolo. How is prezzemolo in English?
Parsley.
Parsley.
Parsley, the dragon,
Prezzemolo.
is the character for Gardaland. Like Disneyland.
When I was little, good. Still thinking that Disney is bad, but...
It would be so funny to do a video there, though, and show, like, an amusement park in Italy.
It's kind of... Orlando, how is called the other one? Disney?
Universal?
Universal is more universal, and they have the rides. Like you need to enjoy the rides. It have a couple mix like Disney, but more like that, if I'm not wrong.
Como is also beautiful.
Como is beautiful.
We went to Como together for work, and it was really nice.
It's really nice. It's a nice place to stay, relax. That
we didn't get to do like a boat tour though. I wanted to go on the lake, but we didn't get to do that.
Yeah, but I think Garda.
You think Garda's better?
I don't know, because it's two different words, but Sirmione, if you go in spring with the castle, it's the castle in the water, and you go inside, and there is thermal stuff. So you go
hot springs, like hot water.
No, it's thermal. Like you go inside, it is the spa, all that
thermal. Okay.
All that kind of stuff. It's a magical place for relaxing, and eating and stuff and have good views, and then you do the boat, you can go, it's big.
So let's make a trip to that.
I always want to bring you there, but there's so many other stuff we did.
There's just too much. Someone wants you to respond in Italian, but I don't know what you're responding to.
Oh, anything?
Like say something in Italian.
Ciao.
Boo. Say, okay, you, let's see, what could I ask you?
In Francia abbiamo mangiato benissimo e basta, a parte i macarons con le rose. Tutto il resto buono. Perfetto.
Tua preferita? Gusto di macaron?
No.
What's your favorite flavor?
Oh, non ho nessun.
Coffee?
Caffè, caffè. E cioccolato.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you really liked the chocolate one.
Oh, yeah. Magnifique.
You kept saying that the whole trip. You said, say magnifique. That's the only thing you know in French.
With the accent to E.
Magnifique. Let's see. Any other questions?
Any other questions? Let me see here.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read those.
Let me bring the cameras a little bit close by. Oh.
Best beaches in Italy. I loved the Sicilian beaches, personally.
Riserva dello Zingaro.
Riserva dello Zingaro was amazing. Beautiful. But Sardinia is also very nice.
Well, Sardinia is beautiful, but Riserva dello Zingaro gave me a good vibe. Because they are so small beaches. Like, you go there, if you don't go early, take your spot, you so pack the people. So, really, it is really hard.
Alessio's favorite dish that his mom makes?
I think lasagna.
But pasticcio.
Pasticcio.
You can explain the difference if you want. It's like a messy lasagna.
It's a messy. You make mozzarella, that you're not supposed to be too puree for the... It's called pasticcio because it's a mess.
We can talk about this question. So, do we ever think about moving and living in Italy?
All the time.
But let's break it down for real, though. Why we don't yet.
Micha.
No, Micha. It's just that here is just better for work, better to be like a business owner. You can be an entrepreneur in the US much easier than in Italy.
Yeah.
So we would love to at some point maybe divide our time 50-50 between both places so that we can be with both families. Maybe 6 months of the year, and buy the castle from the video. Yes.
So you watch her far away.
Long time viewer.
When Jesse tried to buy a castle in Italy.
I'm still working on it. I haven't given up.
Not gonna happen.
Alessio's still fighting.
It's too much renovation, guys. I know it was $250, but plus you need to do the roof.
If you want us to buy the castle in Italy, hit the like button. Hit the like button.
No. It was too much stuff that you need to add on.
It would be so fun to renovate, though, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you guys like to watch us renovate that place?
Do you know how many rooms have? And the heat.
Everybody can come and stay with us.
I mean, I needed to build a fireplace for everything.
Everybody can come and stay with us. It would be so nice.
It's not possible.
Don't give up. Don't give up on the castle. They support me. Thanks, guys. I'm working on it. Not giving up. Don't worry.
It's gonna be like Gucci. Never gonna happen.
There we go. This is a good idea. Make it a business expense and film the journey. There you go.
Okay, but a business expensive thing. I'm gonna be sleeping there in that without heat, without nothing, because what you pay, then you cannot.
I think we could
afford nothing. I mean,
someone says we should buy a farm instead.
Yes. Smack the like button for the farm.
Or we could buy a farm in Italy, right?
In Italy.
Like an olive grove, or, I would like to buy a sheep farm in Italy. Wouldn't that be fun?
I
Like
would
a
like
little
to
sheep.
buy a farm, but in Italy, yes. In United States, the only my concern to United States, it is the fourth, how many years
Castle.
come here in the
Castle.
south. I try to make plans, come cold, kill everything. It's not supposed to become this cold. Last winter, minus how
It
many
was really
degrees
bad. We
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 have in the
dropped
south, and
like,
then whop up everything. And then you make so much effort for your plans, and then
and then
one
it
night
all went away.
it does not happen in
Poor
Italy.
Alessio. He is really talented with gardening, guys.
I
He
like
has
it.
a green thumb. He
I
can
like
grow
it.
anything, and he grows everything just like so huge and abundantly.
I like it.
You're really talented. So it is sad when all of your garden stuff died.
Yeah.
We have farm, castle, farm, castle, build a farm for the castle, farm in Italy, farm in Tennessee, castle with a farm and a vineyard. The castle is creepy. Castle, castle, castle. Farm in Italy. I support the farm idea too.
A lot of people say castle, yeah. Villa. You know, I was
Can we
thinking
buy you the castle? Sure, let's do that.
somebody buy to us the castle.
No, we're gonna buy it for them.
Sure. Why not? Why not? I can't
You
wait.
would probably rather do that than to buy the castle.
Yeah.
And live there. Oh, any home is a man's castle. That is a very sweet sentiment.
Thank you.
Oh, make an agritourismo in Italy. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
I would love this. Seriously, this would be such a dream for me, is to buy like a villa or a land or like an agriturismo with sheep and vineyards and olive trees, and make it someplace where you guys could come and like stay. Wouldn't that be fun, would it? Like a bed and
Absolutely not.
No! It would be so fun.
So fun. No, so yes.
It would be awesome. I think we should do it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait. What? This is a complicated question. Would it be too much to ask if you guys can try all the different cheeses and all of the pastries that are traditional and old, if you wouldn't mind, please?
Where?
I think they're talking about either France or Italy. I'm not sure.
We did in Italy.
Yeah, that's one of the videos coming.
And
a big cheese taste test.
The big cheese tasting in Italy is coming.
Duke Alessio. Don't make his head too big here.
Actually, I started like it. It's like castle. I'm Duke with my stemma.
With your crown and everything.
With
Yeah.
the hands thing. I'm gonna have my shoulders in the door with this thing.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. And when they come delivery pizza like Domino's, like this Switzerland, go away!
The Swiss
And me
guard.
from the window looking.
Dominoes. Yes, the coat of arms can be the two hands like this.
Yeah, and they're gonna have a big wood with the thing can give you in the head.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I would try to say something else, and I forgot what we was talking about before this.
About before the castle?
Before the Duke.
Cheese?
Oh yeah, the cheese. So now we're gonna post 2 long videos a week, so it's gonna be pretty fast with like I don't know, Thursday or Sunday or something like that is the days the cheese is gonna come. Like we said, it's gonna be the prosciutto, Michelin, the cheeses, the famous Olive Garden Italian burgers place.
Yeah, it's not Olive Garden.
It's not Olive Garden.
We went.
Oh, and McDonald's.
Oh yeah, we did McDonald's too. We have a video where we went to eat American food in Italy.
Yeah, American food in Italy.
It was
amazing. Say nothing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say. You have to wait for the video. Let's see. Can you give us a garden tour? We would love to, but the garden all died.
If it's all dead, all the roses come back because roses are hard to kill even with that temperature. But all my rosemary, I built rosemary fence.
We had so many beautiful rosemary plants, and they're
Rosemary
all
fence,
gone.
you put your rosemary, they come bigger because rosemary come like bushes. So I make a fence, it's the arch with the
So
roses.
sad.
You go inside, and then it is roses here, some there. There's another arch with a bench, you can sit down, aperitivi. We have a little table.
He tried to make a cute little
I will try to make
Italian
a
garden in
nice
our.
cute garden with roses. Everything is dead. I need to remove everything, so don't worry about it.
So sad.
Gelsomino, Jasmine. But Jasmine, now I try to catch back. We'll see if it survive. In
If
theory,
anybody can do it, Alessio can. He's really, really talented.
I
with
cut
gardening.
is dry.
But you can do it.
Yeah.
I have faith.
When everything die, you need to cut shorter, really short, so from the roots come back. If the roots are not damaged, they come back. So we'll see. So right now it's almost empty. Everything remove it.
So
I'm so
maybe
sad.
in the summer, if we bring it
Yeah,
back,
we need to
if we get
see-
it back, we can.
We need to see May, if May start coming back. If not, everything go to the fire pit.
Why do Italians not like pineapple on pizza?
The answer, it is easy like the question, because pineapple don't go in pizza. But
I actually like pineapple on pizza if you have it with like ham.
Yeah.
It has to have ham. If you just put pineapple on cheese pizza, that's weird.
in my opinion, don't go. But
I have to say, on the same
Go.
vein as pizza, I had a new pizza in Italy this time that we went, and it is my new favorite kind of pizza. I had the corn on the pizza.
they going.
It was so good, guys. I am not kidding. I got a vegetable pizza, so it had eggplant, zucchini, peppers, asparagus, radicchio, and corn on it. It was incredible. So if you're ever in Italy and you need a new pizza to try, get verdure, vegetable, and make sure it has the corn on it. It was so good.
Not every places make good pizza in Italy. I need to say that because, in my opinion, in Sicily, I never eat a good pizza. I claim
Sorry,
it here.
Sicily.
Sorry, Sicily. I came 3 times. I go even non-local.
It's true. Everybody assumes that you go to Italy,
So,
every pizza you're gonna have is amazing. And it's
I
just
understand when an American person goes to Sicily the first time, think about Italy, and they eat the pizza, they say, well, American pizza is better. Yeah, or somebody else can go there. Some people say, oh, it's better. In that case, I say, yeah, I cannot say nothing to you because I agree. I never go there, eat a good one pizza. In my area,
so good.
and in my opinion, I don't know why, if I born there or whatever, but I ask even some local.
I wasn't born there, More.
Yeah, was born there, so you are better judges. I think we make the better pizza than everything else.
Sicily is all about the seafood.
Sicily is all about seafood and arancini, granita.
However,
Street food.
granita in Sicily is one of the best things I've ever
You
had.
cannot, you die.
With a brioche.
Taormina, Bambar over there is in the left, hide it.
Nobody
right.
can make that granita like
You die.
in Sicily.
In Catania is where you can find the Santo Graal, the granita.
Yes.
And in Rome, I found good pizza. In Florence, I don't find good pizza. I have to go the other side, the Florence. I need to walk the bridge the other side. Even lasagna was terrible. I remember.
Oh, we had the worst lasagna of our
Worst
lives.
lasagna
in Florence.
was it was in the center. I know, tourist thing, but stuff like that. I was from Italian. I complained. For Italians, say I never come here again. I'm gonna talk with all my friends. Say don't go there.
I wish I remembered the name of that place.
I don't remember, but that's why we try to do Rome and Florence for try to people if have the first time to go in Italy find the real experience for food. That is the meaning why we go redoing Florence and Rome. Because if not, we was going Greece, other thing. We need to make videos.
We need to do Rome and Florence the right way.
The right way for the people know where to eat the first pizza. If not, you're gonna have a bad experience. Kidding. Some pizza is better than what you eat anyway from US, but is not what is supposed to be.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Let's move on. Next question.
Let's see. What is your favorite Italian meat?
I eat really good the Fiorentina, actually.
The steak.
Florence, and
someone said you look French. Sorry.
and 25%.
Yeah, he's got a lot of percentages.
I actually,
you do have a
French
something
there, like
yeah.
We are more like this structure, like French. Yeah, we were. Well, we're looking good. Well, I can tell you.
So modest.
You have to. You have to. I looking good. Yeah, thank you.
So modest. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Italian meat.
Fiorentina. Fiorentina.
I do like the sausage in Italy.
Oh my god, in the pizza. In the pizza, yeah.
Is much better, I think, than a lot of the sausages that I've had. But I personally am not a huge fan of meat, so I'm not the person to answer that question. Like I eat it, but it's not like, oh, yeah, I love it.
But it's a lot of, some people said it is a lot of kind of pizza really good.
Right.
Right. It is, I agree. It is a lot of good pizza. But in my opinion, if you can eat all full pizza and you're still hungry, a little bit hungry, not too much, and you feel light, and you don't make thirsty, that is the best pizza.
Yeah.
Then
you don't feel heavy. Or...
you can eat the big super pizza. Maybe it's good because it's with butter.
To Chicago and try the deep dish pizza.
Yeah, we're gonna do that too.
Probably anybody this year. Is from Chicago.
Yeah, this year we're gonna do that.
100%. There's so many things on our list here. Wow, we're gonna be all over the place.
All over the place. I mean, Chicago is here. Take the car. It's not that far. I like in America when you say 8 hours driving, it's not that far.
Not that
in
far.
Italy, you say 8 hour driving. Are you crazy? Here, 8 hours. Totally fine. 6 hours. Totally fine.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, you go eat, come back. That's it.
Have you ever tried panini con panella?
No.
In Sicily?
No. We eat a lot of things in Sicily, but Jessie, when she finds something really good, she wanna keep eating it.
I'm a creature of habit. If I find something I like I want to eat that again.
If she eat granita, and she loves granita, she have to eat granita
because
for the next
I'm not
5
there,
days.
you know.
Because she's
I
not
need
there.
to soak
We
up
eat a lot of
there.
pistachio, pasta col pistachio.
Anything pistachio is
was
my
like
favorite.
Something pistachio like they do in Sicily. I never ate something like that.
I saw a recipe for pistachio pizza. I think we should try it.
We're gonna try, but it's really hard if you are good cook. I mean, I never ate pistachio like in Sicily. Really good.
What does micia mean?
Kitty.
Micia is kitty in Italian.
Easy.
Because you can tell the story.
Because when we found it, we found Micia, she was abandoned, I think. So Jessie was calling, she asked me how you say kitty in Italian, and she said micio, male. So she was called micio, micio, micio. Every time she was saying micio, she was coming to her.
She learned the name.
The name so fast. So then later, when we bring with us, the doctor told us it's a girl.
Yeah.
So Micia.
Micia. Micia. So now her name is Micia.
Micia.
Because she learned it when we called her Kitty, and now we can't think of anything. Like, she could not be anything else.
Yes,
she is Micia. That is her name. She's the best.
Yeah.
Crema di caffè is so good.
Crema di caffè is so good. Even the chocolate, Italian chocolate,
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
We just did that video.
A lot of people said, oh, I never eat that.
Guys, it is so good. So first of all, it's not just melted chocolate.
It's not melted chocolate. It's not budino.
It's not pudding.
Chobar.
And it's not sweet. It's more like a bittery taste. Like it's not bitter, but it's not overly sweet. Because
And
chocolate in Italy, they do a lot less sweet than we do in
and
the US.
on top is panna, que we already eat it for shoyu because it was whipped cream. Okay, for shoyu.
I'm sorry. So we're just going to pizza, pistachio, and mortadella. That
That is
deserves
the. But I think we need to go Naples or some.
so
No,
good.
just some people can make stuff like that.
I'll be trying cacio e pepe pasta in Italy this summer because you raved about it so much when you were in New York. Cacio e pepe is like, when we're in Rome, I don't want to eat anything else but cacio e pepe.
For me, in Rome, it is carbonara.
Okay, that's good too.
Matriciana e cacio e pepe.
But I feel like you can have a bad carbonara.
You can have
can't
bad
really
carbonara.
mess up cacio e pepe.
You cannot mess up cacio e pepe, yeah.
Like you could go to Rome and order at a restaurant and order carbonara and you could get a bad carbonara.
You can, for high level, yes.
But I've never had a bad cacio e pepe.
No. For the first experience for everybody, every carbonara is fine. But if you are picky and you want the carbonara like blowing your mind, you're never gonna come back.
We had the best carbonara of our lives in Rome, what was it, many years ago.
Da Michele.
But we aren't sure if it's still good after so many years because it's been a long time since we
In
went there.
COVID.
So when we go back, we're gonna try it and tell you guys if it's still good because that would be our number one recommendation.
Oh, that was
in Rome because it was amazing.
And the funny story is I tried to make carbonara to Jessie and she hated it, you know, the first time.
I'm sorry, it wasn't good.
So so carbonara is not easy, in my opinion. Everybody show in the TikTok, you don't have to cook the egg. Need to be a cream. Need to be Parmigiano and the cream. Need to be one thing together, and something need to be. Of course, non came really good, even because in Louisiana no was pancetta.
Yeah, we didn't have the right ingredients.
Now they start putting stuff, but was I don't know what I bought. I think I bought bacon. But you can do with bacon, but no was the bacon.
Wasn't as good. Yeah.
What I was expecting. And yeah, I did say, from that day, I never did. I bring to Rome, try to da Michele, eat it.
But it's not da Michele that first comes up in Google. There's two da Michele.
It's two da Michele.
Yeah. This one is on via, I think it's Miraluna or Meralana.
Meralana?
Meralana or Miraluna is the name.
Okay.
Meraluna?
No, I don't know. It's too many years.
Something like that. Starts with an M. It has a L in the middle. And that's the one. So if you're in Rome, you can try that. And we're going to be back soon and try it.
And see it.
Let's see. But there's so many good things to eat in Rome. You have cacio e pepe, you have carbonara, you have amatriciana.
Yeah.
And that's just the pasta dishes. Yeah.
Let's do the last 3 questions, Tamara.
Okay, last 3 questions. May I ask, what brand of olive oil do you use to cook in the U.S.?
Intimio.
Intimio is our absolute favorite.
Intimio, we did a video why some olive oils here in commercial, even if it's made in Italy, even if it's imported from Italy, something like that, how they make the olive oil is not correct because the oxygen hit the olive oil and then the olive oil you can throw away. So you need to have specific elaboration because it's not the tradition the long time ago. So we have Intimio and we have just Intimio as you can use any olive oil you want. It is fine. Avoid plastic, example like Casco is in plastic. So the oxygen, the olive oil, eating the plastic, you actually, even if it's good olive oil, you eat in plastic. Like anything else, like water in plastic, everything like this. It is a cheap option. I don't say don't buy it, but the important it is you know what you're eating, right? Yes. That's it. If you know you eat in plastic, it's fine. If you prefer glass, do glass. And make sure it is not mixed. You turn around, it is not 100 country and make sure, even if it's Italy, 100% Italy, but the packaging or the oil, because sometimes they say packaging in Italy and not the oil. Maybe it's the oil
They
from
can be tricky.
some places. They go in Italy, packaging made in Italy. Made no means case made in Italy.
Yeah. Good explanation.
Explanation. Yeah. It is a videos if you want to go see.
Let's see. Have you ever been to the Amalfi Coast or
No.
Paestum? Paestum?
No. Boston? No.
No, not Boston. Paestum. I don't know where that is.
No.
I was surprised there are gorgeous Greek temples. You know, there are a lot of amazing Greek ruins in Italy that people don't know. Like, you know about the Roman ruins, but for example, when we were in Sicily, you can go to a place called Agrigento, and they have tons of Greek temples there. It was very interesting.
The beauty of Italy is that you find all the cultures in Italy. It's not just Roman Empire. It is everybody from the wars that it was doing a long time ago. They was take Italy because it was the best place to build civilization for the weather, like say California. So strategic, you have the sea, you can go with your boat and everything. So a lot of cultures go there and then you find everything. Sicily have the most because you can find even more far away than Greece.
And then we had a question about Milan. Is it walkable? And then if we have recommendations.
Okay. Milan, it is walkable, but it's areas. Unfortunately, they told me, I don't know yet, after COVID, some places are. In my opinion, what I was more worried about it is in the tram, when you take the transportations.
Oh, like the metro?
The metro, your wallet, I think it is all over the place, but sometimes Milan is so packed from much people.
That's a
it
good
is more
point.
easy.
I actually feel like between like the big three, Rome, Florence, and Milan, I felt the most like I had to watch myself in Milan, I think.
Yeah. To be honest, I've been a couple times in Milan. I visit Milan. I never had no problems, but a friend told me like over the place you go. In Rome, I never felt, but I assume okay, Rome.
I'm
I
sure
have
you could
some
find
places.
bad experiences all over.
I
but
was walking
personally, we
around.
never had any in
I
Rome or
never.
Florence.
We go to the Duomo. We go to the Metropolitan. Was good, but always the wallet in the back and in the front.
And then, I mean, Milan itself is really cool. And probably my favorite thing that we did there was we went to Navigli.
Navigli for the aperitivo.
It's like this little section with a canal, because actually Milan used to have a lot of canals.
Yeah.
But then, like Venice, but then they all dried out. So they still have this one, and they have all these different little places down the side of the canal for aperitivo. Like it's food and drink, and it's really, really fun.
Yeah. Last one.
Hi from Portugal. Will you ever come here? We have great food.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely. We have Alessio, where are you from in Friuli, if you can tell us.
Next. No.
Next question.
No. I'm close to Spilimbergo area. Pordenone, Spilimbergo. Between that.
Yeah. And then one more question. Have we ever thought about building a pizza oven in our garden? Yes,
multiple times.
We have thought about that.
Multiple
and if
times.
we ever do, we should make a video about doing it, because we
Yeah.
would want to do it like with the bricks.
With the bricks, yeah. I try to find to do that.
The
yeah.
traditional
traditional,
way.
yeah.
So there you go.
There we go, guys. I hope you enjoy this live. We have in live the more than an hour here. They say
5:30 almost.
84 minutes plus the cutting.
Oh my
2
gosh.
hours.
Wow. So long.
So yeah, Eva, we was talking about Paris and then everything. So it's gonna be like this. We're gonna post our Italian trip now, and then after the Italian trip, we're gonna do another live talking about Italy stuff, and about your, if you want to know specific stuff about that trip and other things. And I'm gonna read all the message from the chat for try to figure out other questions can maybe we can bring out to the next live.
We have so many nice Italy videos coming up.
Yeah,
I'm
because I
very
want to
excited.
know what you guys are interested to know, if we can help you like with the videos, where to eat, all that kind of stuff. Just drop the comment, and even after the live is better. After the live, if you drop the comment, I want to know this, we can then figure out how to do videos and to be more informative for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Au revoir or ciao,
Bon nuit.
whatever you prefer. Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao.
Now is the process here.
You gotta turn off every single one when we have so many live streams.